Spring has sprung, and boy, I'll tell you, it's nice to see those nice temperatures returning, but it also means it's time to do some spring house cleaning, and that's what today's show is all about. Whether you have mold in your basement or maybe you've got some standing water in your yard, that may mean some problems to your foundation. So we stopped by Stay Dry Waterproofing to find out about that. How about that vacuum cleaner? Does it need tuned up to do that vacuuming job, or maybe even a new one? Well, Carmen's Vacuum has some ideas and tips for you. And finally, Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning has some tips about your heating and air conditioning system, getting it ready for those hot summer days. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. Well, we found everything to make your home perfect, from cleaning up the junk in your area to managing a major renovation to creating your own dream backyard living space. We found it all. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. If you're dreaming of the perfect outdoor living area, Omni Pools can help you create your perfect space. We talked with Jason, who told us more about what makes Omni Pools so unique. Well, Jason, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you so much for having us out to Omni Pools.
Thank you so much.
I have to tell you what a beautiful showroom you have here. It's absolutely gorgeous, lots of ideas. Who is Omni Pools, and how do you help your clients?
Well, Omni Pools is a complete outdoor living design build company. We help our clients by, listening to their wants and needs about their outdoor living space. Those items include things such as the swimming pools. They include water features, artificial turf, a lot of hardscape areas, retaining walls.
What is outdoor living?
Outdoor living is where we try to take the traditional inside of the home and bring it into the exterior of the home. We try to use areas for design like outdoor kitchens. You think about that barbecue with friends and family, we try to bring that outside. You want to splash in the pool that you see, we try to bring that outside. We try to encompass that entertainment, all for friends and family to enjoy together so that you can have a living outside and go right into the inside all at the same time.
What sets you apart from other pool companies?
Well, that's what we like to call the Omni difference. The Omni difference is where we start by bringing in what traditionally would take multiple companies, multiple crews, and we do it all in-house for the client. We listen to what they want for their friends and family. We try to design that for their needs and their budgets. We create an online portal for the client. We have a client liaison dedicated for that client, and we have respectful and clean work crews that all get that done.
How can we find out more about Omni Pools?
We have a website at omnipools.net and an easy phone number to remember, 614-300-POOL.
Wonderful. Great information, beautiful showroom. I can see why people get excited to come here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, we stopped by Carmen's Vacuum and Service, and we found this sprayer that if you have worries and concerns about the virus, this can certainly take care of them, aside from maybe that vacuum of yours needs a spring tune-up, or maybe you need a new one. We talked to Jason, and he told us more. But Jason, good to have Carmen Vacuum and Service back on the show.
We're very happy to be back again.
I know you guys were an essential business with the pandemic, and you have some products that can really help sanitize things. Tell us a little bit about that.
We do. We carry the electrostatic sprayers, and what they do is you put these tablets inside the sprayers. The water will dissolve the tablets, and then when you spray, it puts a very fine mist out, but what it does is it'll cling to the surface, and then it will kill any sort of virus or any sort of contaminant immediately. But the important thing is, once it's sprayed, anybody can begin to just go through everyday life right away. They don't have to wait or anything.
Well, as you know, this is our spring cleaning show. And of course, we always invite you on this show because this is a great place. If a lot of folks have vacuum cleaners, they don't know how to repair them, they don't know how to do things, and you have a great service center here. So talk a little bit about that.
We do. We've been in business close to 40 years now. We're a local business, and we do warranty and all the service on about every brand of vacuum made.
Well, if it's not doing what you want it to, and you want another product, you got a great product back here, don't you? The Mealy.
We do. The Miele Upright is a model that is one of the best in the industry. It has 99.9% dust filtration, HEPA filtration, so people with allergies, pets, it's very ideal.
Give us some contact information so that we can find you.
You can get a hold of us first and foremost on the website at www.carmensvacuum.com. You can also find us. We have a location at North High Street, one in Westerville, one on Sawmill Road, and then at the east side on Poth Road, which is very close to Hamilton Road.
So you're always close to Carmen's Vacuum, right?
That is true, anywhere around town.
Jason, great information. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Well, if you're looking to clean out the junk out of your home, Dump-A-Box makes it simple and convenient using the latest technology. We talked with Rand, who told us more about how they make getting your rental easier. Well, Rand, welcome down about Columbus, and thanks for having us out to Dump-A-Box.
Well, thanks for coming today.
Well, the waste removal is so competitive, that whole market. How do you guys keep up with the competitiveness of the major competitors?
Well, it's like you've got these big companies out there. I won't mention them, right? But they're focused on one thing, right? With us, we're small. We have to find ways to compete, and we do that with technology, right? We use a lot of apps. We connect with our customers. We deal with a lot of retail, so it works for us. We take advantage of that niche.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the technology. How does that come into play with dumpster rentals?
Well, so technology and dumpster rentals, right? It really doesn't fit in most people's minds, but when you connect with a customer, right, like a retail customer, like Joe up in Westerville, they're able to go out to our website, order a dumpster, select what size they want, how long they want it. They're able to customize the experience, and as soon as they order that dumpster, our drivers have that order.
Well, how is the experience renting a dumpster from you so much better than anything else we can find out there?
Yeah, so, with our website and the way that we approach the business, our customers are able to get a fixed price, right? There's a lot of certainty when they order from us. There's also, that experience online is actually, it's built for good customer interaction. So the thing is that our customers, when they order, they know they're not going to get a bunch of charges in the back end.
Well, how do we find out more information about Dump-A-Box?
Well, you can go to dumpabox.com and look us up on the web. You can Google us. You can find us just about anywhere. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. But yeah, we're digitally connected.
Well, Rand, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming on and sharing this great information. Everybody's ready to clean out their spaces for spring, that's for sure.
Yep.
With the spring rains, is that water draining away from your home, or is it not? If it's not, you may have a problem you're going to want to learn about in this upcoming segment. Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, as we move into spring, you want to make sure that the drainage in your yard is right and that water's draining away from your foundation. It can cause you some major problems. We talked to Mark Minton from Stay Dry Waterproofing to learn about some of the services that he provides and why you want to select this company to take a look at your house. Well, Mark, good to have Stay Dry back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
We're moving into spring, obviously, and what should people be looking for in terms of moisture and things as we move into the spring season?
Yeah, some things to look for are higher than normal humidity issues, musty smells, any kind of discoloration on the basement walls, crawl space odors, any kind of new cracks forming or door sticking and that sort of thing going on in the home.
What about drainage on the yard? I've heard this before, that if you don't have good drainage off your yard and it gets behind a basement wall, it can literally crack the foundation. Is that true?
Yeah, extreme cases, absolutely. Any kind of water near the foundation, that's your worst enemy. Any kind of standing water in the yard should be addressed. Drainage going from the roof, going to the street or wherever the discharge location is, very, very important. It can cause mold, dampness, high humidity as well, and even foundation issues.
And so I'm assuming that if I have a problem, I call you, you're going to come out and evaluate what I need.
Yeah, actually this month and actually the month of April, we're doing free camera inspections of the downspout lines and that sort of thing. Normally there's a fee for that, but all that's free at charge at this time to kind of inspect it and see if there's any issues going on.
Yeah, you don't want those problems for sure.
You don't.
Well, how is Stay Dry waterproofing different than its competitors?
We're different. We are the only waterproofing company who is certified to remediate mold. No one else can say that. In a lot of cases, when we do some of our projects, the mold remediation is actually free. Saves $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in some cases to the customer, and it comes with a lifetime warranty. We also are #1 in the state of Ohio, recently ranked, and #9 in the United States.
Well, Mark, give us some contact information. Really great information today.
Yeah, staydryohio.com is our website. Phone number 614-339-3434.
Fantastic. Mark, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Well, do you know when it's a good time to turn on your air conditioning and what to set your thermostat at? Well, we'll tell you straight ahead.
Well, one area of your home that might need cleaning is your air ducts, especially after being shut up in your home all year. We spoke with Raris, who told us more about their process. Well, Raris, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you very much for having us.
Well, tell us how you got in the business and exactly what your business is all about.
Yeah, we've been in the business of air duct cleaning for about a year now, and we got in for a need. The most immediate need, I would say, that we saw was the indoor quality of that people are breathing, especially now with the COVID pandemic. And when you breathe the same air over and over, it can really affect somebody's health, and we want to make sure that we can help folks with that.
So why should someone have their air ducts cleaned?
Absolutely, and we get that question quite a bit. The reason why you should is that the air inside your house is 2 to 5 times more polluted than outside. This is per the EPA. And now with the pandemic, a lot of folks don't come out of the house as much as they should. The air quality really can and does make I would say, a big difference.
What is the process for those who want to have their air ducts cleaned?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. First and foremost, we take safety very, very seriously. We come in, we have a negative air vacuum that we utilize, that we hook up into the main duct artery. We cover up all the vents throughout the house to create a vortex as the machine is running. And that has a 99.97% HEPA filter on it. We do have a brush system, and we come through afterwards. We run at about 500 RPM throughout every single duct to make sure that we can get the remainder 20% of the debris that's left behind.
How do we find out more information about Clean Air Pro so we can have our air ducts cleaned?
I encourage everyone to go to ohioductcleaning.com. Folks can also call us at 614-924-0003.
Well, great information. Again, thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning gives quality service. They do a great job. And we stopped by to learn more about what you should do as we head into summer with that air conditioning. Well, Jared, good to have you and Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning on the show.
Hi.
When's a good time for people to turn on the air conditioner?
Well, really the best time to turn on an air conditioner is in April, where we've got enough heat to test the system out and make sure it's going to be operating well, where we don't really get hit with the business of the summer.
What are some of the problems that people encounter with air conditioners that's not been running all year?
So when a system hasn't been running all year long, there's a couple different things that can happen. Maintenance issues are definite, #1 in the beginning of the season. But at the same time, there's plenty of systems, if they've got a small refrigerant leak, they would have been leaking all winter long.
When is it a good time to get an air conditioning tune-up?
A lot of people prefer to get it done pre-season. Doing a full tune-up on an air conditioner, we're looking at all the major components, making sure everything is operating the best way it can, cleaning, the essential components of the system. It maintains the warranty. It ensures that the system is going to be running for as long as possible, and it keeps the stress level of the system nice and low.
Are there some systems you look at and say, hey, it's time to replace it?
Not really, no. The reason is because it's not my system to be able to make that choice.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the mission statement of Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning.
Fire and Ice will serve our customers in a fair, honest manner through hard work to achieve 100% satisfaction. And our value statement is Fire and Ice will be a fair and honest mechanical company that will prove through actions that integrity is at the center of our core beliefs in all that we do.
Well, give us some contact information where we can get some of that quality service from Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning.
Well, anybody can always visit our website at www.indoortemp.com or give us a call at 614-842-2100.
Jared, great information. Thanks for being on the show.
Very nice to meet you.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.
Well, we all have those old electronics that we want to get rid of, but what do you do with them? Well, Integrated Building Systems is here to help. We spoke with Rebecca, who told us about their upcoming recycling drive. Well, Rebecca, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you so much for having us out to Integrated Building Systems.
Well, welcome. So glad you're here.
Well, this is your 9th Earth Day Electronics Recycling Drive. Why do you do this, and why is it so important to your company?
Well, it's become one of our just favorite things to do. We are a technology provider here in Columbus, and what our days are spent doing is installing technology systems like AV, security, cabling, and phones. And what we learned about 10 years ago was that clients had a need for us to help them get rid of their old things. They just knew, we've all heard reuse, reduce, recycle. Don't put those electronics in the trash. And our clients were asking us, what do we do with this? Can you help us? And so we looked for a way to help our clients, and it's turned into a great community service project.
So what type of electronics are we talking about that you can recycle?
Sure, just about anything with a cord. There's the short and sweet. There's a lot of things at work and at home, things that have stopped working. Might be a tablet, might be a computer, TV screens, phones, you name it.
So I also understand you're doing paper shredding along with this. Tell us about that.
Yes, well, they kind of go hand in glove, right? With our spring cleaning, we're getting rid of those cord piles, and a lot of times for people in the spring, they're getting rid of paper piles. Bring them here, it's confidential shredding, up to 5 banker boxes per person. And those are kind of those, larger size storage boxes.
How do we find out more information about integrative building systems?
Well, find us on the web, ibswebsite.com, and /e-waste. You'll find all the information, and also for some of the e-waste, there are some fees for certain items.
Thank you so much for coming on sharing this today.
Thanks. Hope to see you on the 23rd.
Well, if you need your home cleaned, and it is certainly that time of the year with the spring coming on and people wanting to get the house cleaned out, especially with the COVID that we faced in the last year, we found a great cleaning service called Cenicienta, who can take care of all your cleaning needs, and they even got a great annual spring cleaning special. Wade, good to have you and Cenicienta on the show.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Tell us a little bit about your cleaning business and what makes you different than other cleaning companies.
Well, we are focused on the details when it comes to cleaning. We actually take care of our clients by bringing the best products possible.
How can you help someone in terms of sanitizing their home and making sure that that virus is cleared out of the house?
It has been proven that cleaning the surfaces and making sure that all the allergens are gone from the house helps with COVID. So that's what we focus on, clean surfaces, do the details.
When it comes to the services, is there different levels of service? Like maybe I want you to do my kitchen and just vacuum and dust, or a full thorough cleaning. Is there different levels?
Sure, there's many requests from different clients. We do from penthouses downtown Columbus all the way to small condos, around. So what we do is we focus on what the client wants. And but right now we are suggesting to do a spring cleaning, so your whole house is dust free and it's allergen free, and you'll be feeling safe at home.
So Aiden, you have a spring cleaning special, right?
If you book with us today through the end of April, you'll get our annual spring cleaning special.
Give us some contact information where we can learn more and get a quote for getting our places clean.
Well, we actually have a website that you can go to, lacenicientacleaning.com. We also have a local number, 614-975-4026.
Thanks so much for being on the show, Aiden.
Thank you so much.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Keeping your flooring and other surfaces clean not only looks better, it also can help extend the life of your flooring and other surfaces. Jim told us more about how their cleaning process is different. Well, Jim, welcome to Out About Columbus, and thanks for coming on the show today.
Well, thank you.
Well, tell us about Ted Hill's carpet cleaning. What is different about what you do? You don't clean carpets like normal, do you?
No, I use a low moisture carpet cleaning system that dries in about an hour. We spray a fine mist of chemical product on the carpeting. Then we take a CRB machine, which is a 2-brush scrubber, and we scrub the chemical into the carpeting, and it pulls out pet hair, food crumbs, and all this gunk that's in your carpeting that cleans the carpet fibers. Then our final step is we go through and we vacuum all the dirt up with a commercial grade vacuum cleaner.
Well, what other surfaces do you clean besides carpet?
Well, we clean upholstery cleaning, which I'm very proud of. I also clean wood floors, ceramic tile and grout, and the new vinyl plank, we clean that also, and interior car interiors like RVs and autos and vans.
So you really do it all, and you've done my floors, which I have to say were fabulous. I will add that. How often should somebody have their floors cleaned to help extend the life of their flooring?
Well, if you should have your carpets cleaned at least once a year, because if you don't, you could void the warranty on your carpets. The more people in your family you have, you should have it cleaned more often.
Well, Jim, great information. How can we find out more about Ted Hill's carpet and upholstery cleaning?
You can reach me at 614-276-8388, or you can reach me on the web at tudhillsquickdry.com.
Well, with spring house cleaning coming up and you're carrying those items out, guess what? A lot of times you can't put them in the trash. You're going to need a dumpster, and we found the perfect place to get that dumpster to you so that you got some place to get all those things to when you're cleaning out the house. Daryl Walker from Pride Hauling and Recycling told us more. Well, Daryl, good to have you in Pride Hauling and Recycling on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, you know, with it being spring, a lot of people maybe have accumulated a lot of stuff, especially with all the COVID people being in the house, and they need to get rid of it. So how can you help them out?
Well, what we do, we are a trash hauling and recycling company here in town, here in Columbus, and we are able to provide roll-off dumpsters for them if they have any projects, or like you had said, if they accumulated over the last year, 2 years, 10 years. Just ready to do some clean outs.
Recycling part of this, and we were talking a little bit off camera about that. Tell us how you can help people with recycling.
Well, we mostly tailor our recycling to the commercial end. We come in and we're able to develop specialized, customized recycling solutions for our customers. Come in and take a look at what they're doing, see where we can divert their waste, and I said just pretty much come up with a customized program for them.
Well, give us some contact information, Daryl, where we can reach you and schedule a dumpster and get into that house cleaning.
All right. You can reach us at 614-710-0083 and at our website at www.mypridehauling.com. And you can go there. We have all of our dumpster sizes on there, any other information you would need. And give us a call.
Call and get that dumpster so you can get the house cleaned out. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Well, updating your kitchen or your bathrooms can add so much value to your home, and Barrett Home Renovations can do that, plus much more. We talked with Seth, who told us more about their personable approach to renovating your home interior. Seth, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to one of your customers' homes that you completed a project for. Tell us all about this project here.
Yeah, this is a wonderful kitchen we completed in Powell, Ohio. The budget around this kitchen was about $70,000. We're able to fulfill it by doing custom cabinets, quartzite countertops, and custom appliances throughout the whole kitchen.
Well, it's really beautiful. I love how you updated it. Did the customer pick it out, or did you pick out the material?
It's a mutual aspect of that. We both have our own say into what goes on with the project, and we also put heavy emphasis on the customer's opinion on what's going to be done with it.
Tell us about all the renovation projects that Barrett Home Renovations does.
We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, additions, and getting into custom home building. When customers come to us, our main objective and goal with our company is it's a family-owned company. We're very respectful. We don't go in, we don't do hard bids. We're very open to the customer's opinion on the project, which makes it all smooth and simple throughout the whole process of it.
Now, when a customer, say, has a renovation like this, how long does something like this normally take?
This kitchen would take about 4 to 5 weeks with the whole process of it.
Well, tell us how we can find out more information about Barrett Home Renovations.
You can go to www.barretthomerenovations.com or check us out on Facebook.
Well, Seth, thank you again, and thank you to your customer for letting us come into their beautiful home to talk about this and share this great information.
Thank you.
Well, take a look at the yard. You know that it's just around the corner, so you're going to want that green, lush grass. And to get it, you're going to have to call Year-Round Landscaping. He's going to take care of everything from your flower beds to your lawn, putting a deck on the back of your house. We had an opportunity to talk to Ty Woods. He told us more about Year-Round Landscaping. Well, Ty, good to have you in Year-Round Landscaping back on the show.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
You know, we're seeing some cold days now, but we're just a few days away from turning into spring, warm weather. What should people be thinking about with their yards?
Right now, you need to get your pre-emergent down to stop the crabgrass from growing.
Yeah. You know, one of the things about Year-Round Landscaping, you're what is known as a full-service landscaper. So what does that mean to our audience?
Well, one thing is that we can eliminate the hassle of hiring several different companies to manage one lawn. You'll hire somebody for the fertilizer, then you need somebody to mow it and whatnot. You need to deal with one company that can take on whatever your landscape or lawn will throw at you.
Yeah. Let's talk about the flower beds for a minute. Mulch, when does that go down?
Probably in about another month, it'll be prime time for that. If you don't, you'll start noticing weeds and things like that.
Yeah. What does mulch do for you?
Well, actually, it retains moisture and it suppresses the new weed growth.
With this also turning into spring, that means a lot of people's going to be outside. And one of the things I know that you do is you do patios and that. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, now's the perfect time because summer is right around the corner and you'll want to go outside and enjoy time with your family. So why not consider an outdoor living area, paver patio, some seat walls and things, something that you can get out there, cook out, and just have a good evening with your family and friends.
And give us some contact information so folks can get a hold of you, get those flower beds taken care of, get those lawns taken care of, and get a nice deck on the back.
If you want more information, go to our website, landscaping365.com, or you can give us a call. In fact, my customer service representatives are on the phones right now, so call us anytime. We'll be ready to take it on.
Sounds fantastic. Thanks, Ty, for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.